YouTube, it's Sonia coming back at you guys. Currently at work, but I figured I'll just come on and do a quick video. This video is going to be for people that's looking to get ready to do an interview, and I figure I'll just come on and just do a few do's and don'ts as far as interviews and what a lot of the managers will be looking for and what you should steer away from as far as like doing it. Number one, a lot of companies, depending on the location and the type of environment it is, they do look at like your appearance and the way you approach them, the way you speak to them. As far as eye contact, let's just say you're at a construction site, there's no problem with coming with a business attire or regular clothing. Like, I just recently did like a construction site job interview. I came with regular clothes. There was nothing wrong with that. But sometimes, depending on if you're going to firms or doctor's office, like a lot of them, you know, if you just wear sneakers, jeans, if that's all you have, that's fine. You know, then you can explain to them, you can just, you know, hello, my name is so and so, sorry for my appearance, you know, I haven't really gotten anything, or whatever the case may be. You don't even have to go that deep into it. Two, so when doing the interview, try to avoid automatically asking, how much you're getting paid. Normally after the interview, when they do the speaking, as far as, you know, so do you have any questions pertaining to the interview, then that's when you can bring in the, I was just a little curious as far as the pay rate. I was just curious if this is a full-time, part-time position. But try to avoid mentioning that like in the beginning of the interview, because then the first thing they're gonna automatically think is, they're just here for the money. Sometimes too, a lot of people, they try to stay away from, I don't want to tell the truth because I may not get hired. Some jobs are like that, yes. I'm not going to say that they're not. But I feel at the same time, when you're kind of honest, depending on the question, if you're very smart about getting around it. So let's just say you're at a job. This job, it allows you to work singly and in groups. So let's just say you have had issues at your previous jobs working with other people, and you don't want to physically say, I have issues with other co-workers, I don't get along. So you don't have to pinpoint it that way. You can easily just be like, I'm okay working with others, but I'm very, independent. I enjoy working alone. I feel like I get more done when I do work alone, but I feel like I can offer, if I had to work in other groups, I can offer extra to a team. And then you can like word it however you want, but at the same time, at least the door is open, so then they know, okay, we have this spot here that so and so could probably work by himself. He says that he's really good, or she said that she's really good, so we can always leave that door open for them. So you never want to automatically just bring out without backing, like saying something that's true without backing it up. So always make sure you do that. Thirdly, I can physically say, try to avoid like being distracted. So let's just say you're in a meeting or the interview or whatnot, and things are going on. Like if you're in an open space and you're having the interview, and like while you're talking to the interviewer, your eyes are going here or your eyes are going there, or you're tapping, like try not to tap and stuff. Try to do less of that, because then the first thing that they're gonna think is automatically, you're not really interested, this is just taking up too much of your time, or this interview is boring to you. So then they're gonna feel automatically, if I can't keep her attention, how is he or she gonna stay focused at work if I can't even keep her attention in an interview? So just try your best to keep eye contact, like I said in the beginning, for number one. Eye contact as far as when you're coming in, shaking hands, greeting yourself. Sometimes a lot of jobs, what I mostly do, like if I shake hands or whatever, I normally don't sit until the actual manager sits. If they get up, if they don't get up, I don't sit and then shake hands. I normally greet myself, shake hands, and then I sit. If they're standing and they shake hands, when they sit, then I sit. I only do that out of respect. I'm not saying you physically have to do that. You can do that if you choose to, whatever is easiest for you. Also, it was one more thing that I had. I should have probably wrote it down. But try not to a lot of facial expressions. Depending on your facial expressions of what they're explaining to you, try to hold them in, because trust and believe they can see your facial expression, whether or not if you just raise your eyebrow, whether or not if your forehead just scrunches in. Like for certain things that they say, like try to just stay focused, think it in your mind, whatever you have to do. But then like I said, towards the end, then that's when you can ask the questions as far as, as far as I do have vacation time. Because I know some people in interviews, they choose not to want to mention that. Like, oh, dang, I have a vacation coming up in a month, because they may not hire me. But there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing towards the end of the interview physically saying, hey, I just had a question because I do have a vacation time coming up. I wanted to know how would that affect my chances of getting hired. Normally, some people, job sites, they're 3 to 6 months until you do vacation time. But if you allow them and let them know in advance, sometimes they may say automatically, okay, we're going to hire you. But then once your vacation time is over, then that's when you'll start on the floor. So they'll give you that gap period. They'll probably use that beginning period for training purposes, knowing that you're going on vacation. Then you do your vacation, they can easily just decide to put you back on the floor after your vacation time, because now all your training is all set and done before you went on vacation. So don't second guess it as far as you don't want to mention anything to them, because all of my jobs that I've ever done, because I physically sing in a choir, I travel, I go different towns, especially on Saturdays. I do church on Sundays. I even have my girls. So normally in job interviews towards the end, I always mention, just the thing is, I am into church. I don't mind if I had to work every other Sunday if possible, because I am into my church and stuff. A lot of jobs, they're normally flexible with that. You might find some that's not, but every job that I've worked that have been flexible, or I've only worked Monday through Friday and always had Saturdays off. As far as me singing, I even let them know, and I put it in a way to where they would understand and be lenient. I just let them know that I sing. Normally when I sing, it's a here and there thing, but majority of the performances are sometimes on a Saturday, sometimes they're during the weekday. If my schedule is on Monday through Friday, then I'm gonna have to set that music aside, because my money comes first. But as far as the weekends, even if I have to do work on weekends, I tell them I do sing, like I said, here and there. Majority of the time they're fine with it. They just say, as long as you put it in advance and put in the request, fine. I also let them know I do have 2 girls at home. They're the ages of this and that, so I do have appointments and stuff like that. Because from there, it also makes their decision too. Because sometimes in the beginning of the interview, they'll tell you off rip, oh, if we need you to be flexible, or if we're willing to be flexible around your schedule. Because sometimes jobs, they'll tell you that they would be flexible and work around your schedule, and then the second you get there, there's no flexibility at all. They're not trying to work around anything. And I had a job like that. I would probably get into that another video, because I don't want to make this one too long. If you guys have any other questions, I've been in all types of jobs. I've been in all types of different interviews, not because I was getting fired from jobs, just because I felt like I found better opportunities with different jobs, or I've moved to different locations and can no longer work that job. So, but other than that, I thank you guys for watching this video. Excuse me from looking to the side, because I am currently at work, but I felt like I would just wanted to come on and do this video. If you found this video, thumbs up. If you didn't find this video, I don't mind if it was a thumbs down. If you decide to thumbs down it, please leave a comment. I'm just getting into this, so any comments, good or bad, helps me to better my videos. So like, subscribe if you want to continue to see more videos. Also comment down below other types of videos or questions that you may like for me to answer. Other than that, have a blessed and safe day.